Hey Raider, did you know that salvaging an item during a raid gives you different materials than recycling that same item in Speranza? Or that you can simply hold your jump key to grab ledges instead of spamming it? Or even that you can heal yourself using fabric? Judging by the comments on my daily Arc Raiders tips, the answer is most likely no. That's to be expected though, because there are just so many things to learn in this game and we haven't even experienced the full thing yet. Which is exactly why I have been compiling all my best tips and tricks since Tech Test 2 in order to share them with as many people as possible before release. You will 100% learn something new whether you have played the game before or not, but I'm not here to min-max your fun out of Arc Raiders. I will not talk about meta loadouts, animation cancelling or any such thing. I just want to help you to take advantage of mechanics, shortcuts and other things you might not know about yet. Shoutouts to my tier 2 and tier 3 channel members TJ and Exotic Spoon, and on that note, let's get started. Alright, so first I'm gonna give you my most popular tips ever, since these are the ones you are most likely to not know yet, and if you learned something new, please keep watching and consider subscribing. So just like I said, salvaging items yields fewer or lower quality items than recycling, but basically recycling is only available in Speranza. So if you can, bring the items back from the raid and recycle them instead of salvaging them on the surface. Just like in Valorant, shields reduce incoming damage, but they don't block it. So basically, even if your shield is full, you will lose health and potentially die in one shot if it reaches 0. So always make sure to recover your health. Fabric can be used to very slowly heal HP, allowing you to save better healing items for dangerous situations. And with 5 fabric, you can make a bandage either in Speranza or during raids if you have the in-round crafting perk. Most arcs you kill yield Powercells when looted, which can be used to recharge 2 shield bars mid-raid. If you bring them back to Speranza, you can even use 5 rubbers and 1 Powercell to turn them into a shield recharge that give back double the shield bars. And with the in-round crafting perk, you can even do that during the raids. Extractions take 45 seconds to open after being called, and then they stay open for 2 minutes, after which they automatically close if nobody called them back down. When you are downed, you can crawl around for quite a long time, which can be extended even further by learning the downed but determined skill in the conditioning branch. In this downed state, you can either give up and lose everything instantly, or instead try to extract yourself, which is still possible, so don't give up and actually try to extract. Many arcs yield a drive when you loot them, some of which are not only useful in crafting or upgrading your workbenches, but also mid-raid. A fireball burner is like a fire grenade, and a hornet driver can stun arcs and players, for example. And if you have a snitch drive, you can summon 2 wasps by throwing it either at players to be annoying, or simply near yourself to easily kill the wasps and get free arc kills and loot. Raids end at the same time for everyone inside, but not all raiders spawn at the same time. If your timer is not close to the max raid time, you spawned late, meaning others will already have started moving around the map. If you spawn early instead, take this opportunity to reach the best spots first. You don't have to destroy every camera, metal detector or arcs you stumble upon. If you know you are first inside a building, just run past all the security systems and now they will detect other raiders for you. Trinkets are items that are only meant to be sold or used in quests, but they are also displayed in your raider's room in Speranza, on the shelf, on the floor and on the walls. Scrappy is your very own loot-gathering pet rooster. While you are in a raid, he gathers basic resources for you, and every time you upgrade him, which is called training, he brings better stuff. So make sure to train him early in your adventure for long-term benefits. It's very important. Alright, so that were all my most popular tips. I hope you learned something, and if you did, I would really appreciate your support on my channel and on the video. I also have a Discord server if you want to join that, and I will also stream the game on Twitch every day if you want to follow me there. All healing and shield recharging items you can use on yourself can also be used on teammates if you get close enough to them. It can be useful if they are busy looting, holding an angle, etc. When trying to grab a ledge, don't spam your jump key and don't try to time it perfectly right. Instead, simply hold the key down and you will never miss. You can dodge roll on the ground to avoid shots and projectiles, and if you are in the air, do it right before hitting the ground to perform a recovery roll instead, which will prevent you from taking fall damage if the fall wasn't too high. For higher falls, aim for a ledge, zipline or ladder and grab onto it before you hit the floor. But if you fall for too long, you enter a free fall stance, which prevents you from grabbing onto anything and you will hit the ground very hard. When a raider is knocked out, they automatically shoot a red flare up in the sky that can be spotted across the map. Raider flares can also be crafted, manually placed and remotely triggered to bait other raiders or make fireworks. The defibrillator allows you to revive raiders extremely fast, and it's the only way to revive enemy raiders. When prying open a door, the progress is not lost if you stop to do something else, and another raider can even finish it for you. All arcs go through 3 colors. Blue or white means patrolling, yellow or orange means alerted or investigating, and red means attacking or calling reinforcements. Press F10 to turn off the HUD for a more immersive experience or to take cool shots. You cannot do it on controller though. Before you go into a raid, go find all the upgrades and items you want to craft and track their recipe. You can then check out the item list from your map tab during a raid, so you know exactly what you got, how much of it you got, and when to dip when you have everything. If you open a container to loot it, you cannot close it back, so players can use this to track you, so make sure to at least close doors behind you. You can get seeds by salvaging fruits and plants or simply finding them, and if you don't keep them, you are literally leaving money behind because they are the only currency that the trader Celeste accepts, so keep your seeds for Celeste. If your inventory is full, instead of throwing stuff out, salvage multiple items that yield the same material, so you will turn 3 different item stacks into a single plastic stack, for example. If a destroyed arc is blocking a doorway or something, simply remove every item from inside of it and it will entirely disappear. Even if a container has been looted and emptied out, if you open it, even for a second, you will get 200 XP. So if you enter a building and everything's already been looted, just go quickly touch every container and you can make upwards of 1000 or 2000 XP in just a minute. Looting an arc probe gives you 500 XP, which is as much as downing a raider, but they don't stay on the map forever. They will eventually beep and then take off to space, which is why sometimes you see rocket-looking things flying around. If you find a field crate, don't bring it to the extraction. I've seen too many people make that mistake. It's actually a mini in-raid quest where you need to bring it to a nearby field depot. Inserting it there will give you XP and unlock a stash containing useful items. Multiple crates can spawn around the same depot, so you can bring all of them if you need more loot. You can't go prone in arc raiders, but you can crouch, and crouching is already very silent, but pressing your walk key while crouching will make you as slow and silent as possible. You can spawn on the outskirts of the maps, but also near the center, so never assume you are the first person inside a building if you didn't spawn right next to it. If you see alerted arc looking at something other than you, it means there are players there. You can know the state of an enemy raider's shield by shooting at them. Metallic impact sounds and little sparks indicate they still have a shield, a big explosion of sparks means their shield was broken, and blood splatters mean you are hitting them directly with no shield protecting them. Light impact grenades don't deal a lot of damage, but if you hit a hidden raider with one, they will scream in pain, giving away their position. If you put ammo in your safe pocket, you don't need to put it back in your backpack to use it, your gun will just use it from the safe pocket. If you are going down a ladder, use your run key to quickly slide down. Running with your hands empty is faster and consumes less stamina. Just make sure you always have a little bit of stamina available in case you suddenly get shot at, for example. You can ping basically everything in the game to know what it is, whether it be a quest objective, a building, an item, an arc, really anything. If you find items you don't need yourself but a teammate might need, ping them. Even if they are in containers or whatever, they will be able to see it. Now, if you ping an item that another teammate pinged, you will dib it. The ping will then not disappear until you ping it again to remove it, and that's useful to remember where an item is precisely, especially if you don't have time to reach it before the ping disappears. You can also ping a weapon from your inventory to request ammo for that weapon, and you can probably request heals and shields by pinging your shield, for example, but I've never done it myself, so I can't confirm right now. Below your stash are all the inventory managing shortcuts. For example, on PC you can hold Ctrl to select multiple items to sell or recycle at once, Shift to move a whole stack from one inventory to the other, and Alt plus drag a stack to split it in half. These all work during raids too. If you run out of stash space, simply upgrade it. It doesn't cost much at first, so it's worth doing early. Repair your gun before upgrading it, because upgrading a level 1 gun costs way fewer materials than a level 2, 3 or 4 gun. Hovering your gun in your inventory gives you all the information you need to know about it, and most importantly it tells you about its arc armor penetration. If that value is weak, you will have a hard time taking arcs down and you should probably use another gun. Alright, that's basically it. Once again, if you learned anything, I would really appreciate your support in the form of subscribing, commenting, liking and sharing the video around. You can also join my Discord server, you can follow me on Twitch, I will be playing the game every day after release. I hope I will have helped you, I hope you will have fun playing Arc Raiders, and I hope to meet you. On that note, Raider, I will see you topside.